Welcome to Dirty Fanatics United.
Fans, Falcon Nation, Dirty Fanatics United is here to talk Falcon football with you as always. It is a Monday night, a primetime game here for your Dirty Birds in Las Vegas. Big primetime show here for these Atlanta Falcons. This week matters, boys. This week is the week, as I've been saying all week. This is the one that really, really matters. You must walk away with a dub tonight, Falcon fans, because if not, it could get very, very, very interesting on how this thing could shape out for the NFC South. If you lose tonight, things could turn out for the worst. Falcon fans, we want to look for the great tonight because tonight is what we're calling bounce back night here for these Dirty Birds. Tonight's show is called Victory Tuesday or Elimination Monday. Falcon fans, this is episode 117 coming at you live. As always, I'm your host, C-Money, followed by my co-host, Philip, a.k.a. Avitz, my guy, Cody Keeler, a.k.a. Mr. Dirty Bird. Cody, what's going on, man? How you feeling? The Falcons are in a big matchup tonight, another primetime game. Obviously, 2 primetime games tonight. Big matchup for the Birds. This one matters, Cody. This one matters probably more than any games mattered all season.
Yeah, man, this game absolutely matters more than any game that you've played all year because if you lose, you're done. The Falcons have zero room for error at all the rest of this season. You have to win out in order to outrun the South and to get into the playoffs.
Yeah, absolutely. Philip, what's going on, brother? Big matchup here today. Cody spoke on it. I've addressed it here before the show's even started. Biggest matchup of the season here tonight, Philip, at 8:30 kickoff against the Las Vegas Raiders, against your previous quarterback, Desmond Ridder. Kirk Cousins walks into Las Vegas, possibly his last start as an Atlanta Falcon if he doesn't walk away with at least under 2 touchdowns or 2 interceptions tonight. Philip, big game here, brother. How we feeling about tonight?
It's been a good day, man. I don't know if it's been a couple weeks since I've been on. Been doing a little things, low key. I ain't told you guys yet what I've been doing, but I'm feeling good about tonight. I broke my glasses, gotten things fixed. We're here tonight. Here we are. It's gonna be a good night. I can feel it.
Falcon fans, Philip's calling for a big night tonight.
I'm looking for a big night between Kirk and the team. Better yet, I say better happen. Or it could be something that honestly, it'll make us look stupid. I'm just going to be real. So yeah, we got to have
it 100. That's what the podcast is here for. Mateo in the chat early with it says we better not lose the Ridder. That's all Mateo has to say about it. You better not lose the Ridder. And Cody, that comment there from Mateo, shout out to Mateo, a diehard Falcon fan, always supporting the podcast. Shout out to my guy Mateo. But Cody, that comment alone there, man, this game already holds such a significant weight. Obviously, your defense now being the most sacked team in the last 3 games in the NFL, the defense has looked tremendously upgraded since the bye week. Offense, on the other hand, I could say a whole different story. Very badly. Defense could be the tale of the story tonight. We know what Desmond Ridder is capable of. We know what can happen when Desmond is under pressure. Mistakes can happen if you get pressure on Desmond Ridder. Hit the quarterback. Cody, this comment here holds weight, and it does hold pressure here for tonight's game. Cody, a topic we always do, and it's a little early into the show, but recipe to success here tonight to beat these Las Vegas Raiders that are not flying so high at 2-11 on the season.
Yeah, no, the keys to success are very simple this week. Kirk cannot turn over the ball. You cannot have stupid penalties to kill momentum, and you have to pressure Desmond Ridder. Make Desmond Ridder look like he did here when he was under pressure. Make him make stupid mistakes. Make him be the one throwing the interceptions, not Kirk.
100%.
But I mean, it's as simple as that. Don't turn it over, no stupid penalties, and make Desmond feel uncomfortable.
Absolutely.
That's
Great topics to recipe to success. Philip, before we get to your recipe to success, let's get to the chat real quick because chat is popping off here tonight. Shout out to everybody in the comment section. Cody has a big announcement, so stick around before we leave the show. Cody has a big announcement for tonight that you Falcon fans want to stick around for because this could be something that you win here for the channel. So stick around. Cody has a big announcement. Mateo in the chat said, this the game we blow a team out and the Vikings lose. Absolutely. I mean, you want to see, I don't even care about the Vikings. Just do your job tonight. Win tonight because, as you know, Cody's already stated, you must win out because now the Bucs have beaten the LA Chargers, a team that you were not able to beat, that you beat yourself in. So now the Bucs have a game up on you in the NFC South. You must win all 4 games and hope and pray the Tampa Bay Buccaneers lose a game. Because if not, Falcon fans, there's going to be a lot of upset Falcon fans if we do not turn the season around. Please, Falcons, win this game out for us because we want to be back on that. Guys, it's as simple as this. And you see it all around the NFL. You see it week in and week out with these different teams around the league. When teams get hot, that's when it matters. When teams get hot. This is the statement for tonight's show. Can the Atlanta Falcons get hot tonight? Can this be the game that turns the notch to a different level? The Falcons get back on that high horse. They throw for more than 300 yards, 3 touchdowns a game, back to what we were doing in the earlier weeks of this season. The Falcons were playing playoff football here in the beginning of the season, Falcon fans. The Falcons can find that again, but they must get themselves out of this slump, and that starts with gaining confidence at the quarterback position. Stormy Sapp is in the chat. He says, rise up. Let's play some Monday Night Football. Shout out to Mama in the chat. Rise up. We must get this W here in Las Vegas. Mateo in the chat says, Bucks beating the Chargers hurt. Definitely need to win out. What's up, Phil?
That was a very tough one. I was laying over here watching that, and it was like a tied game. And all of a sudden, I flipped back, and it was 31-17. I said, damn.
James Hamilton in the chat said, rise up to James on Facebook. Hit that like button. Tag a Falcon friend for a chance to win a free Atlanta Falcon jersey of your choice. Tag a Falcon friend. If they subscribe to the channel, you will be entered for a chance to win, you and your tag friend. So shout out to James Hamilton in chat. Mateo says Max is out. We're about to get to the inactive list right now. Shout out to Sterling Woods in the chat. Mateo said, I'm here for it. Sterling Woods in the chat said, Def should at least get some sacks tonight.
Oh, we should, 100%.
Manuel McFarland in the chat said, what's good, DFU? Let's go. Shout out to Manuel on Facebook. Hit that like button, Falcon fans. If you're on YouTube, if you're on Facebook, smash that like button. Share to your Falcon friends and tag a friend that you know does not know about DFU. Philip, before we get to your recipe to success, I want to hit the inactive list. Tonight, the Atlanta Falcons will be without defensive lineman Brandon Delores, receiver Casey Washington, linebacker Rashawn Evans, Elijah Wilkinson, offensive lineman Brandon Parker as well. The Atlanta Falcons activate Rook Ohurohu and inactivate Troy Anderson back on the IR list. Philip, Troy Anderson, not looking good. This ends his season here. This will be the remainder of his season on the IR.
Second time in a season to be put on
I
IR.
think you start to look in a different direction this offseason. I think Troy Anderson, we can admit, and I hate to call players bust because you never know what they could be or could have been without the injuries, but Troy Anderson just has not worked out.
Let's just say, so we don't call him a bust because he's actually had some good times here in Atlanta. We've seen it. It's just injuries has killed him so far. This season, 100% has killed him because of the injuries, and last year as well. But yeah, I wouldn't say, like you said, I wouldn't call him a bust, but you just hate to see it.
Yeah, absolutely. Manuel in the chat says, not only does Kurt need to regain his confidence, we must stop Brock Bowers, if nobody else. That is absolutely correct. Philip, we talked about it before the show. You have got to contain Brock Bowers. Manuel in the chat said, daggum, what is going on with Casey Washington? The guy has been out since the pass that Michael Penix has thrown to him, and he gained that concussion in the Denver game. Let's be for real, and this is not a knock on Casey Washington because I think the guy has a lot of talent, but Michael Penix threw a dot on that pass. If that's Drake London, that's a catch for a first down.
100%.
That pass was so pretty, dude. I mean, the deep ball that Michael Penix brings to the table could be deadly, and that's why I bring this up because Sterling Wood in the chat says, why isn't our draft class playing? Well, Sterling Woods, if you lose tonight and you are pretty much 50 to 60% guaranteed not making the playoffs, you just may see that rookie quarterback finish the season. That's the exciting thing about how the seasons can end. Obviously, we want to see the Falcons win under Kirk Cousins, but if for some reason Kirk is to still follow the slump that he's in, you may get to see why you drafted Michael Penix at that first-round spot. This was around the time that the Kansas City Chiefs, obviously the Chiefs situation was different. They had locked their playoff spot already and started Patrick Mahomes, but this could be a spot where Michael Penix can learn and possibly gain the starting position off of these last 3 to 4 games. Who knows what happens here tonight in LA, but Falcons, we must win tonight if you want that playoff push. Philip, enough of me chatting. Max Crosby's out, Aiden O'Connell, Charles and Snowden, Sam Webb, Adrian Peter. Philip, recipe to success tonight here for these Atlanta Falcons in Week 15 to get back rolling.
Just like Cody said, we had main one, you cannot give up the ball. No turnovers. Turn those turnovers into touchdowns tonight. This is how you turn everything around. We have, looking at it, yes, I have been a little down. I have been a little upset with them because it's just sad at what we had, now what it is. But we still have a chance. Tonight, turn these turnovers into touchdowns. Like Cody said, you also need to hit Ritter. We know what he is. We know what he does when he's hit by a quarterback. He's rattled. He makes dumb throws. That's just how, any quarterback that's rattled it does.
Can this secondary bounce back from the prior performances they put on the field the last 2 weeks?
And then I think, I'm going to be honest with you, I think you have to run the ball a little bit here tonight. You need to show me more than what we just have on one guy. Give both backs the chance to run tonight. You need your Thunder and Lightning like their names are. You need to run them both because they both can do the damn thing.
Absolutely. Philip with an awesome recipe to success. My recipe to success is simple. And I'm going to show you this here. I don't even have to talk about it because I'm just going to throw it up on the screen. This recipe to success is pretty simple. Get Bijan Robinson. Get Bijan Robinson in the fucking end zone. Okay. Get Tyler Algier the football. Rotate these two players. Have them on the field in the backfield at the same exact time. Falcon fans, each run that was done for last game was a first down. Was a 6-yard gain. There was no play less than 6 yards when Bijan and Tyler Algier were both on the field. Falcon fans, sink that in. Any game that Tyler Algier does not touch the ball less than 5 times, the Atlanta Falcons lose that game. Just saying.
I know
that's a pretty easy recipe to success.
Chase, I know that I haven't been here about 2-3 podcasts, but there's been an imposter sitting in your chair for a while. You can't come back all of a sudden and start kissing somebody's ass. I'm just saying. You got to calm down, buddy. We got to calm down.
The beard is back. The beard's back from vacay. We are growing the beard out. The Falcons' bad juju is officially over. The beard is now over a quarter of an inch long. We're back. All right. The Falcons
gained more hair on his face than I have. Thank God.
My guy, the Sports Nuts, is in the chat. Said, "Let's get it, birds." #DFU. Abno in the chat with it said, "Good morning, time for some Falcon football." Good morning, Abno. Abno stayed up all night.
For him, it is morning.
Been up all night. Abno's been up all day. All night. Shout out to Abno. The Sports Nuts in the chat says, "Crazy stat, by the way. The Raiders haven't won a postseason game since Rich Gannon era, 2002. Sheesh."
Boy, that was before I was maybe 1 year old. I don't know who the hell that is.
Phillips a 2000, baby.
I don't even know who the hell that is.
Making me feel old as shit.
Are we sighting a unicorn tonight? Mateo seems to think so. I'm calling Pitts 85+ and 2 touchdowns. Shit.
Listen, my guy, I'm going to need to see it because he's pissing me off here lately.
Good. Let him put it on tape so we can trade him.
Pitts going to play tough because he like Kurt more than Ritter. Man,
well, I ain't gonna lie to you. He does
the defense
seem like
needs to stay on their assignments tonight. Absolutely, great comment.
I'm gonna say 100% on the secondary because the secondary last week just got humiliated.
Well, can we talk about the simple fact about how the Atlanta Falcons are the only team with 4 wide receivers over 500 yards?
Oh, I know. That's what I'm saying.
Kyle Pitts, Darnell Mooney, Ray McLeod, Drake London. All 4 receivers.
we need, and that was all in the first half, just the first half of this season. Just imagine what it would be like if we continued that.
Last Sunday, Darnell Mooney had the game of his career, and it didn't fucking matter because we couldn't get in the end zone.
Exactly.
140-something yards in a game. Could have had a couple of touchdowns. The game prior to that, Mooney was wide open in the end zone. The ball was thrown in the dirt. These plays are there. We've got to see Kirk get this ball to Darnell Mooney. We've got to see Drake London get back at it because as it stands right now, Drake London and Mooney are both on the path to 1,000 passing yards because they're both at 800 something. Mooney tops Drake London with like 60 yards right now. So I mean, you want to see both those players hit that 1,000 mark because Falcon fans are going to be talking about Drake London not being a number one receiver if he doesn't hit 1K.
Talking about you already got people on social media talking about how him and Darnell Mooney is mediocre. Okay, buddy, don't start with me. When these two guys are and included Bijan are the entire offense right now. So calm your horses, buddy, and you're a Falcon fan at that. So don't start with me. Just sail, go to down to Orleans, then you'll see mediocre, my guy. Okay.
The Sports Nut says, get the ball to your playmakers. Stop the stupid pistol formation. The only team in the NFL the most ran pistol formation would be the Atlanta Falcons. The least ran play action formation would be the Atlanta Falcons. Don't understand that. I'll say it, and I've said it all season long. Kirk Cousins is not at 100%. Noah Hart is in the chat. Shout out to Noah Hart. Noah Hart is in the chat with it, Falcon fans. Hit that like button. Subscribe on YouTube. Share to a Falcon friend. Said, gonna probably see a lot of Mooney tonight. I'm down for it. Just get in the end zone. Stop with the interceptions. Get in the end zone. Because, Kirk, if you don't throw a touchdown tonight and you throw 2 interceptions or plus, I'm changing my profile picture to Michael Penix. I don't care. Mateo,
I'm pulling out the do-rag, okay? Enough is enough.
You gained the right to correct the ship, but tonight is where you correct it. And if it's not corrected tonight, I want something different. I'm sorry. I want something different. Mateo in the chat said Kirk didn't have that many options in Minnesota. I think more firepower that needs the rock adds pressure to his game. Well, one statement that Kirk said, and I'm pretty sure a lot of Falcon fans didn't like it, but I kind of agree with it, was that the fact that the last time he touched the ball, it was 21-21. And then when he regained the ball, it was a 2-touchdown game that was kind of out of hand. Still doesn't make up for the fact of the 2 interceptions that were uncalled for. But the Falcons have got to figure it out. The Falcons have got to get this thing situated. Special teams, if the ball is kicked to you in the end zone, just knee the ball. Just knee the ball. You ain't took one back all year. Why are we running the ball out? Just knee the ball. Mayo in the chat said, Eloy Phillips said, I think about it. It's time we give it a rest with hoping Kyle Pitts have a game of his life. It's true because Phillips Ben gave up on Kyle. I ain't saying he gave up, but Phillips Ben.
I love the guy. I love the guy, but dude, he is the most sloppiest route runner I have seen in a while on this team, and I'm just over it. I'm over it.
It's tough.
You had 2 options to actually catch the ball last week, and it touches your hands, and you drop it.
Listen, though, this is the thing. And this is where I talk about teams getting hot and hoping on a prayer that the Bucs lose a game on the next 3 stretch. If the Atlanta Falcons make this game the one game that they blow out a team all season, if this is the one game that the Atlanta Falcons come out tonight and put on a Monday night primetime show and show their ass off as they've done all primetime shows this season, if the Falcons come out there and get on fire tonight and blow out the Las Vegas Raiders, watch out, Giants, Commanders, and Panthers, because the Falcons are going to take over.
And if I tell you we pull out a good win tonight, Dallas, I will wear the hat all week long if you beat them Bucks ass this Sunday. I promise.
Dallas can do it. Dallas is on a streak right now.
Y'all are on a hot streak, man. CD, get your goofy looking ass in the end zone. I don't give a damn.
And we all know how the NFC South games shake out. We all know how that pans out. No matter what your record is, when you walk into an NFC South game, that game could be. And, guys, we talked about it here on the podcast, how you wanted to beat this last priority team because if you didn't, it could come down to that last week mattering against the Carolina Panthers. Well, guess what? Now it does. Now it does, Falcon fans. That could be a sleeper game as well. So, Falcon fans, you got to be on your P's and Q's. As Cody said, you cannot afford to lose a game. You cannot afford to do it. Christy Lewis in the chat said, rise up. Falcon fans, hit that like button as we prepare for the Atlanta Falcons going live in less than
12
We are
minutes.
less than 27 minutes until live kickoff for these Atlanta Falcons. Cody gave his recipe to success. Philip as well.
Oh,
I gave mine
wow.
somewhat. You must get pressure on Desmond Ridder. Falcon fans, we know this. You get pressure on Desmond Ridder, it could be a fun night for the Atlanta Falcons. Get pressure on Desmond Ridder. Get the run game started. Get Kirk Cousins' confidence back here tonight against an easy defense with some hurt, banged up players. Give Kirk Cousins a good play call sheet. Let this team jive. Let this team get some points because we all know it. If the team can pull out a W, maybe this team can catch fire and win these next few games because the next few games are very, 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 very winnable for these Atlanta Falcons. The Commanders barely won against a third-string quarterback with the Saints. It's very possible to sweep the rest of these games.
That's what I'm saying, man. Washington really, if they want to talk about easy schedules, let's really look at it. Washington really had an easy schedule. Let's be real. They have only beaten maybe one team with a winning record and lost all 8. Or not all 8, or 6.
Well, let's be for real, Falcon fans. If you can win more than 7 games this year, you've improved. I'm just saying you ain't did it in 4 years.
And this is another thing we got to realize. This is only year 1. I mean, yes, we did have it in our hands, and we should have kept it, but it is only just year 1. And I know it doesn't make it sound any better, but because we did have it in our own hands, but it is only year 1. We did the same thing, 5-0 that year with Dan Quinn in 2015, and then went 8-8. It's the same deal. It's gonna be okay, I promise. We just gotta stay confident and be behind our team.
Who says the Bucks can't twist an ankle here the last remaining game? Who says the Bucks can't fall off? It happens to everybody. Look at the Falcons. The Falcons were flying high. Now the Falcons are on a 4-game losing streak. So understand this, Falcon fans. There is still hope, as my guy Noah Hart says. Every game from here on is super important. We're a game down, but we can definitely capitalize if the Bucks slip. And that's all that matters. Handle your destiny, win your games, and then hope when you walk in that locker room next Sunday, the Bucks have lost to the Dallas Cowboys. That's all you got to do. Do your job. Cody, enough of me chatting because chat is popping off. We could go off a whole podcast with just the chat. Cody, give me some hot takes for tonight, man. The Falcons need it badly tonight, brother. We need something to look forward to. The Falcons have got to get this W. Cody, hot takes for tonight against these Las Vegas Raiders.
The only hot take that really matters to me right now is Kirk Cousins turns the ship around. Wins by a double digits. So it's a team hot take. Falcons find a way to turn this thing around and win by double digits.
Absolutely. I would love it, dude. Double-digit W. That's the hot take. That's the game that I'm speaking on. If you can win like that, Cody, that's the game that rights the ship. That's what you've been seeing the Atlanta Falcon organization impose. It's time to right the ship. It's time to turn the chapter. Can you do that tonight? Can you break the 4-game losing streak, win by a double-game point advantage, and turn the ship back in the right direction? Philip, hot take for tonight, brother.
I'm throwing it a little back into what Noah said earlier about Mooney. I'm seeing 3-touchdown Mooney game tonight. I'm just feeling it. It's going to give me my Mooney, baby. Just give me.
Another primetime game where Kirk Cousins throws for 500 yards?
Possibly.
There you go.
I'm letting you know now, if the Falcons lose and I come back on this podcast,
I'm wearing a do-rag.
Kirk Cousins.
I'm coming back. I'm putting on number 9. I don't care. I'll find the jersey somewhere.
The thing is, I was so excited for this Kirk Cousins signing, and I still am. I'm still happy of the guy that he can be for this team, but it's like Sterling Woods says here, I don't understand what happened to us. We had the keys to our future.
Yep.
But we have to rely on the Cowboys to beat the Bucks.
I'll tell you, and I'm going to be brutally honest with you. We talked about it yesterday when you was at the house. Kirk, I don't feel like he is 100% fully. He was good at the beginning of this year. It was summer. It was hot in Atlanta. It was hot. Felt good when it turned to fall and everything else. But here comes December. It is cold. What does he have? An Achilles injury, or that he recovered from?
Fresh.
He has what was it? An elbow or shoulder or something that was hurt. The cold came in. It settles in. It gives arthritis. He is not 100% at all. At the moment, it's settled in because he's one of the fastest people who recovered over this injury. Mm-hmm. It's settling in at the moment, and it's still bothering. That's what I truly feel. Just being
I
honest.
agree. I agree. And then when you go up against these good
And-
defenses, like
And that is
Denver
not me
Broncos,
hating on the guy, because I would love to continue seeing Kirk as quarterback for another 3-4 years until his contract's up, until he's old enough that he wants to retire.
right.
But if he can't do it, I feel confident, and I'm kind of at the same time happy and excited to see Penix. So
Cody,
it's a win-win situation either way.
I got a question for you here in the chat, and this is how you know our fans are paying attention to how we view this team and our thoughts on certain players. So shout out to Sterling Wills for this question directed to Cody. It says, Cody, what are you going to do if Kurt flops?
I mean, I'll be pissed, obviously, if he flops. I'm going to be pissed. But here's the thing. This man, it's almost like an abusive relationship. I'm not going anywhere, no matter what happens.
All right.
I still believe in this football team. However, you lose tonight and you do wind up, missing the playoffs this year. I think that Terry Fontenot, Jimmy Lake, Coach Raheem Morris, and Zach Robinson, all four of them should be on the hot seat. All four of them, because if the optimism that I have is that this is a 2015-2016 situation. It's a new offense. It's, everybody learning a new system. It's, Kirk not fully being healthy. It's,
To me, say everything.
Right. So, if he flops tonight, don't get me wrong, I'm going to be pissed. If he throws 2 interceptions, it's time for him to sit. Now, do I think he has the right to start next year? Absolutely. But for the remainder of the 2024 season, he needs to be riding the bench, and we need to let Michael Penix get his experience. Because like I say, I think if we do lose, we do wind up missing the playoffs, Kirk does have the right to come back next year and start for this team. He is the veteran. We know what Kirk Cousins can do. We watched it the whole first half of the season.
First half, yes.
So my thing is absolutely going to be pissed. All 4 of our major coaches need to be on the hot seat, and we'll have to see what happens in 2025, because it's just the thing that frustrates me the most is that you had Bill Belichick out there, and that was who I wanted to start. I'm happy that Raw got it. I'm not knocking Raw. Raw was my second choice. There was a reason that the dude hadn't had a head coaching job in a while. You had Bill Belichick, who knows how to win Super Bowls, who knows how to coach football teams. But Terry Fontenot and his group talked Arthur Blank out of it. That's one thing I love about Arthur.
The rumors that was going around, Cody, that just were released this week about Bill Belichick saying that he was concerned of Terry Fontenot thinking that he knew it all about how to draft. Did you see that comment? I
did see that. And you know what? Unfortunately, it kind of looks like that's the case, because Terry's flopped on just about every pick that he's had. Now, don't get me wrong. Terry's been fantastic when it comes to free agent signings, when it comes to, getting players. Terry's been great. Kirk, Mooney, he has Simmons. He went and got Jesse Bates. He's great in that area. But I mean, let's think about
Judon.
Yeah, Matthew Judon, absolutely. But Kyle Pitts, I'm at the point he's a bust. I'm tired of Kyle Pitts. I can't stand. I'm at the point where I don't like Kyle Pitts. He's quit on. I feel like he's quit on us, but
it feels like a Julio situation in a way with him.
It really does, and that's the sad thing. And I think,
and I loved Julio for years, man, but he just quit on us too.
And I saw somebody try to blame Kirk Cousins for Kyle Pitts' issue, and they're like, "Well, how come Matt Ryan could get 1,000 yards out of Kyle Pitts?" That's because Matt Ryan was something special. Mm-hmm. I seriously don't think people understand.
Kyle Pitts was his only receiver that year.
And let's put it this way: if it has anything to do with Kirk Cousins and Kyle Pitts, let's think back deep in this, before preseason and everything, when we signed Kirk. Kyle Pitts was some of the reason that Kirk came here. They're you know what I mean? It's not Kirk is not the reason for the way he's turned out.
When Kirk Cousins addressed the Atlanta Falcons fan base in an interview and said that he had to tell Kyle Pitts to run faster and stand tall is all I needed to know about Kyle Pitts. Yep. A veteran tight end, a veteran quarterback had to come in first year on your team and tell you that you're not running fast enough and you're not using your size to your ability. That is a problem to a 4-year vet tight end in the NFL. That is a problem. The Sportsnet says
that is like an absolute beast that when he wants to be.
Yeah.
We've seen it.
Sportsnet says Mooney and London both hit 1K tonight. I love it. I freaking love it. I just hope he isn't point shaving and taking money. Sheesh.
That's true.
Dalton's here for his special clip of the night. Get out of here, son. Go. Go to mama.
Go to mama. Get out of here.
It's like, hurry up, Dad. I'm ready to watch the game.
All right.
Yeah, we're getting close, boys. The chat is popping off here for the pregame show, man. Shout out to everybody that tuned in tonight. I don't want to skip you guys' comments, but we got to get everybody. Let's see. Elsewhere in the chat said, "What's up, G's? What's up, Elsewhere? Hit that subscribe button on YouTube. Glad to have you here tonight. Hit
nice
that
dog.
Philip, Cody, give me some score predictions here for tonight before we get ready to log off and get ready to watch the Atlanta Falcons in less than 20 minutes or so.
Yeah, I'll go. I don't really think it'll be like past the 30s, but I feel a good 24-17 type of game. No, actually, I changed that 24-10. I don't know. And it could end up being 17, but we'll just have to see.
Good prediction there, Philip. Cody, what you got? Score prediction for tonight, brother?
I'm going to go super hot takey, and this goes out to my Raider coworker fan that talked so much shit today. Falcons 42, Raiders 17.
Mark hasn't thrown a pitch since tight end day.
Oh.
Well, tell your coworker that the Falcons bounce back tonight, man. It is
Absolutely.
what it is. Falcons bounce back tonight.
They got us all winning tonight.
28-24,
24-16, 27-16, 24-14. Well, it looks like I hit on the 24.
Pitts tonight, 85 plus 2 touchdowns.
I'm down.
Elsewhere, don't think it like that, brother. It says we suck, gentlemen. Sorry, we will never see you win a Super Bowl. It feels like that sometimes as a Falcon fan. Elsewhere, I'll be for real. I'll sit right here and say, I'll watch them Atlanta Falcons, and I'll sit here and drink Modelo after Modelo after Modelo, and I'll get.
I ain't going nowhere, man.
These Atlanta Falcons may not ever win a Super Bowl, but guess what? I'll be right here watching them every Sunday. I'll be right here regardless if they get it or not.
Well, I'll sit in that stadium for 4 hours and watch them. I don't give a damn. It might piss me off. We'll be back at it next week. I'll be right there.
All I know is I'm going to tell my wife, if the Falcons don't win a Super Bowl before I die, I don't care who the coach is, who's had nothing to do with anything. I want Falcon players as pallbearers. I want coaches there so they can let me down one last time.
Oh, my God.
That's if we don't win a Super Bowl while I'm alive.
Oh, my God.
One last time.
He said so they can let me down. Damn, man.
Chrissy Lewis says, what channel is everyone watching the game on? She says, all I see
Mine
is
is
the
on
Bears and
ESPN.
Vikings.
Mine is on
ESPN's
ESPN.
where I'm watching on YouTube
But I'm also
TV.
on YouTube TV. Yeah, same.
Stream East.
Stream East, that's a good site.
Really? It's not going to be on there in Atlanta? That's crazy.
Well, that's why they were talking about flexing the game, because the Falcons have been losing all these games and the Vikings is a better team.
But here's the thing, though. The Bears is cheeks, too.
Yeah, they are.
So
let's get this win and not make it tough playing the QB release for Kirk. ATL 42, Las Vegas 18.
Hey, we meant
30-6.
I love it.
Ron Thomas, what's good, brother? Facebook users, hit that like button. If you're watching the live, hit that like button. Get the likes up.
May I say, I respect everybody being confident because, a lot of people on Twitter is just so negative. You got some that just claim that they're diehards and they just talk shit about every little thing. They hate on every small detail and everything. Shout out to the people in the comment section, though, for being positive. I've been a little down the past 4 games, but we are on it, man. No penalties.
This is a big comment.
Hopefully.
That's a big recipe. That is a big recipe to
game. They look like they're fixing to run out the tunnel.
Okay, boys. Well, we're getting ready to wrap it up. That's Philip's cue to tell me to shut the hell up.
No.
Get ready to get up. Real quick. I want to hit the comment section. JD Watt, good stuff as always, gentlemen. Falcons should handle the Raiders, and if he don't, well, I don't know what to tell you.
Well, I will tell you, if it doesn't happen, let's just lose here on out. Let's get a good little draft pick going on.
Knock on wood, Cody, and pray. He said death comes unexpected. I got ESPN. I'm in Mississippi. Shout out to you from Mississippi checking in the DFU. Shout out to that. I just want Kurt to win. Absolutely. Absolutely. Got it on the ESPN. Thanks. Shout out to you, Chrissy. Shout out to Philip for giving Chrissy the right here. Shout out to Mateo. We won every primetime game we played.
And we're gonna stay undefeated, baby.
Let's go.
Look at it. Kurt ready
No,
to go.
so we
He's
have
hyped
shown
up.
so much life, bro. There ain't no reason to believe we can't win this and get back on track. Falcon fans, hit that like button, leave a comment. The Atlanta Falcons will be live in less than 15 minutes here.
Sir.
Falcon fans, get ready to tune in for the Falcons bounce back week here. Victory Tuesday when we wake up tomorrow, Falcon fans.
Yes,
Cody,
sir.
shout outs for tonight, brother, as we get ready to wrap this show up.
Yeah, shout out to you guys coming on and doing this right before the Falcon game. Excited to watch our birds take back off and find our way back into the playoffs. We can do it. I would say I've been a fan of this team for a long time, and I'm not going anywhere. Let's say 16-0 or 0-16. I'm here until the wheels fall off, guys. So shout out to y'all. Shout out to everybody. Commenting. Keep liking, sharing, subscribing. We're bringing you stuff. I'm in talks with Mike Johnson again. Mike Johnson's looking forward to coming back on with us and all that wonderful stuff. So
what a legend.
But I love me some Mike Johnson. But other than that, guys, rise up.
Cody, fill him in on the giveaway real quick.
Oh, that's right. I'm glad you reminded me. All right, guys, just so you know, we like to reward our our fans and our viewers for coming on and watching and continue to support and stuff like that. So here's the deal. So by the end of the season, this is going to go until the end of the season. As long as you're subscribed and you continue to liking and you're active in the comments and stuff like that, I've got a set of AirPod Pros 2 to give away for the chat. But the rules are you got to continue to view, you got to continue to like, you got to share. The other thing is you have to get another Falcon fan to subscribe to the channel, and they have to reference you. And if at the end of the season, whoever's got the most people to come in and subscribe to the channel and all that stuff, you win the AirPods.
Okay, thanks for letting me know.
There you go, Philip.
Mateo, that is a giveaway as well. Mateo says, I want a jersey. That is a giveaway as well. We got to get more people active on that on Facebook. Falcon fans didn't really active on that with the jersey giveaway. So that is always in the works. Philip, shout out to Cody for doing that, man. Shout out to
100%. That's a W, man.
Also, hashtag DFU to be entered for the raffle as well. Phillip,
oh, by the way, they are brand new, never opened. I got them from work at our Christmas party tonight, so they're brand new.
What?
Brand new, baby.
Where you work at? Shoot, let me find out.
Philip, I'm getting antsy, brother. Shout outs for tonight. I'm ready to get behind that TV screen.
Hey, man, shout out to our Lord and Savior, man. It's a blessed day. We're here for another day, man. Thank God. We getting ready to watch this game. Shout out to the Dirty Birds. Shout out to my cousin, man. Shout out to my cousin. You gotta play like my cousin, man. Right now, you just somebody I used to know at the moment. But shout out to Kurt.
Somebody that I used to know. Somebody.
Shout out to Kurt, man. Shout out to my boys. Let's get this W tonight, and
yes, sir.
Let's take this on to the Tuesday morning, man. Feel good at work early tomorrow morning. As always, baby,
rise up, the Atlanta Falcons.
Hey, Mateo, I got this in the team store, by the way. I did get that big ass flag right there from the team store.
Sterling Woods with the hashtag DFU. Now have somebody subscribe, Sterling. You got one check. Now have somebody subscribe. Shout out to Sterling Woods. Mama, have one subscriber subscribe. Mateo, you as well have one subscriber subscribe, and you are on the list.
Does it count if Mama does it and she gives them to me? I ain't even gonna lie. She'd probably keep them.
Falcon fans, shout out to you guys for tuning in before the live Atlanta Falcon game, man. We greatly appreciate all you guys coming in and participating in this. Falcon fans, we got a big matchup tonight. Hopefully tomorrow we can tune in with you guys and bring you some good news about these Atlanta Falcons. Falcon fans, hit that like button, subscribe, comment. DFU is getting ready to get up out of here. The Atlanta Falcons walk away tonight with a victory. The Atlanta Falcons get the dub 28-10. The Atlanta Falcons make an astounding win here today. Falcon fans, this is your boys from DFU getting ready to log up and watch the Atlanta Falcons. A-Town down, rise up. We out of here. A-Town down. Peace up, man. Much love. Shout out to everybody that tuned in. Oh, we out of here.
Well, he's out.
But it even ended.
Nope.
Sorry, guys.
I don't know what to tell him, Phil. We'll see. Gotta let him know that.
I know.
You can't get off of that hill.
He forgot.
Bro got too excited. He left.
Yeah, he heard that Monday Night Football music and he took off.
I think we can leave. I just think he's probably going to have to end it himself.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't have an option there.
Falcon fans.
Oh my God.
Falcon
Bruh.
fans. Technical difficulties here for DFU, man. Mateo, yes, I failed, okay? It was a lag. I lagged out. Left the fellas hanging. Falcon fans, we out of here, man. Rise up. Falcons
He's
get the
out, rise
W.
up.
We out of here, man. Rise up.